show off your creation.
This is my terrible creation. It didn't come out like I wanted it to.
I have a lot of sprinkles. I also have failed attempt at
Cupcakes. Or muffins or cookies or whatever.
I mean, cookies? How are these cookies? They're made out of batter.
You can cookie batter, cookie dough, whatever. It's a cookie pan. You can call it cookie pan.
You got a notification.
I don't care right now. Okay. So these two have decided they are now going to add a bit extra stuff to their cake dough before they cake batter. That's what it's called.
Now it's chocolate flavor.
Before they put it in the oven. So right here, this is unsweetened cocoa mix, even though it's Hershey's, it's unsweetened. We also have chocolate chips over here and light brown sugar. I have also given them permission to put sprinkles in beforehand. And we also have like gummy carrots and stuff like that.
And we have things like this, which is just a bunch of chunks of flavor.
Yes. So we have these, which are flavor packets for snow cones. But we no longer have a snow cone
Machine.
Maker thing, whatever
Machine.
you call it. I don't remember. So they can use that as well.
Ours was Snoopy themed.
However, while they also do that, since we are
Wait, was it Snoopy themed or Charlie Brown?
since we now know these work good enough to actually make something that's not going to kill us. That's now that we know they actually work properly. On this one, I've already been sort of cooking stuff on top of it. I've been cooking this hot dog, as well as seeing if it'll get hot enough to melt one of the like scented wax things. Whatever they're called, I can't remember.
Ooh,
It has succeeded in melting it a bit, but we haven't been doing this for more than like
That
half an
looks
hour.
a lot chocolatey.
Alright,
Okay.
so while they get their stuff together, I am going to set these two little tins. They are too big to actually go in here, so I'm going to put them on top, and one, I'm going to melt a candy bar, which will be picked by one of these two. And the other, I'm going to melt one of the carrot gummies. And see what happens.
Which one
I'm not going to mess with them.
Okay.
But, as well as that, we also have some leftovers, which we will actually keep an eye on and see if we can actually cook actual food on top of these. Since they also get hot like an oven.
I wish we could cook them inside, but we don't have a small enough tin for that.
True, we don't have a small enough tin to cook like these gummies and such in. Well, we could use those, but we want to make some cakes.
Cakes are more fun.
So, carrot gummy. And then we have peanut butter Snickers or Kit Kat.
The kit of the cats.
Okay, that's Brandy's vote. What's your vote? Brandy? Bomb.
What?
I was looking at you trying to talk to her. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Okay, one of my
Okay, well then
Tin-
Brandy's vote
tin's
wins and we're
finished.
doing Kit Kats.
One of my tins is finished.
So I have a question now. Should we put just
Hold on.
one of the Kit Kats in or should we put the whole thing in?
Don't care.
Brandy.
I don't care.
I'll go ask Doge because he is our tiebreaker. So I will be back with the verdict.
I've put it in the tin. And now I need to wait for
Do
Ani
not
before-
put them in until I come back.
Well, I need to wait for Ani before I can't even do that
Oh
anyway.
yeah, so they cook at the same time.
I'm eating a chocolate chip.
I tried adding.
Lemon chocolate was still in your chair.
Okay, this time I promise I'll try to put as little much as I can.
Okay. Tiebreaker verdict is to cook them both at once. And how are you guys doing? So, putting Kit Kats in. There's one. There's the other. They're crisscross in here. So, those are going to cook. If it starts smoking, we're going to take it off. But for safety, we do have like fire extinguishers. And we also have 3 other adults in the house other than myself. So, we'll be fine.
Wait a minute. You have an fire extinguisher?
Do?
Of course we do.
If you knew half of the stupid stuff that
Our
we've
family
done,
does.
it wouldn't surprise you.
Mm-hmm.
You would be concerned if there was no consideration for a fire extinguisher. We even have one like up at the camper because of reasons. That's a story for another time. Alright.
Sort of like the story of how
Did you
we
show
broke
how
one
yours
of the
ended up?
camper windows and was on top of the red car.
Oh yeah. Story time. Maybe we'll start telling stories while we're baking, but for right now I want to keep this short until I figure out more stuff with what's going on with my issues recording and such like that. I can't words correctly at all. So, once I figure out better stuff, we might start telling stories while we're waiting for these to bake. But for now, I'm going to let them bake a few things and then we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Are you good, Bonnie?
Yeah.
You good, Brandy? Did you fill up both?
Mm-mm.
Fill up the other one.
I'll fill up the other one while I'm waiting for that one to bake.
Oh, that works too. Okay, Bonnie, you going to show how yours ended up?
I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Randy, was that last Kool-Aid jammer?
Brandy's going to kick my butt if she falls off that chair. Okay.
So what I did
What?
is
You're
I added
talking now.
sprinkles and some brown sugar, as well as some.
Unsweetened chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. So when Brandy gets back, we're going to put them in the oven for 10 minutes. And then
See how it goes.
after that, we'll come back.